There you go. That hose provide access to the panel. That's where we're going to pass the wire and go into the panel. I'm going to knock out one of the those availability for inserting the wire to the panel. We need to knock them out. Just one of them. Sometimes we can use a hammer in order to get access. I'm going to take it off with the linesman. Needle into the nose. We're going to take it off. There you go. Yes.
Calculation is not matched with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the jobs that we are going to do, they wanted to install a new charger, a car charger. When we calculated, we noticed that the panel is already overloaded. So technically in that case, the panel should be upgraded.
So it's been like whole panel should change,
Exactly.
yeah?
The whole panel should be upgraded, as well as the wire is providing power to the panel, like the wire that comes to the main breaker. This is the main breaker, 100 amp. If you can see here, 100 amp is written on that. It means the capacity of this panel is 100. The maximum load that you can get on it is 100. It should never, technically it should never go more than 100. It shouldn't exceed
So
this
in
number.
that case, it's gonna be like old houses, right?
And usually old houses are about 100. Yes, exactly. New houses is not allowed to have 100 anymore. That's pretty much forbidden for now. But when we got 100 amp, it's not just the panel. The power that brings the cables and wires that brings power to this is qualified for 100 ampere, and they cannot provide more than 100. So technically, when we want to upgrade the panel, both the panel and the wiring incoming to the panel need to be upgraded.
Yes, thank you. Oh, you already know what you need, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because
When we're gonna show up at the job site, we always make sure that we have materials that we need. And one of them is the connector. And for sure, wire and cable is one of the essentials. We're gonna install a connector at both ends of the wire. One of the ends goes to the panel. We're gonna connect it with the electrical connector.
You said in Canada also, everyone, if they want to install the wall charger, they have to get the permission of the
Absolutely.
city or government called, whatever they call, right?
Absolutely, that's totally correct. On basis of the Canadian Code Book, whoever wants to install a new electrical, they including a car charger, they need to take a permit. They need to pull a permit from the city. They have to go through the process and apply for a permit. That, as I say, is for any scenario that you need to take a wire. If you need to take a new wire, you have to get a permit. Okay, we have the connector installed. We make sure that it's tight enough, it's not loose, and as well as this little piece of plastic, which is called anti-short. We need to get them installed inside the wire. That is a good connector. And we'll pass it through the wall and get it into the panel. One of the most challenging is to get the knot back. There's a screw knot here that I'm trying to have it in place. Got it in place. And I'm going to use hammer and a screwdriver to tighten it up. Very, very gently. Just be careful. I'm trying to tighten out with my finger first, as much as I can, and then getting a screwdriver, having a flatter screwdriver on the edge, and hammer it a little bit in order to make sure that it's tight enough. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, now we got the connector in place. We pass it through the wall to the panel. The end of the wire is in panel. We're gonna take the other end. We're gonna pass the wire surface because we're gonna install a surface mounted. This is why we got this armor cable, which is designed to be exposed. This armor protect the wire from damage or any touching the wire. So technically, this is rated to be exposed. So we are good to have it on the wall, on the surface, rather than putting it in the surface. Okay, this device is called a stud finder. Stud finder helps to find the studs behind the drywall. So I'm going to go with the stud finder. So technically the first one is over there. I'm going to put a little small sign there because we're going to use it. From here to there, there's no stud there. So this is called double anchor. That helps to when we want to mount a strap, that helps to be mounted better with the more strong and more solid. All right. In order to make sure that the wire is when we want to take the wire is level and it's not angled, I use this level. I make sure that is on the wall to be in level position. I will put some marks. That helps when you want to take a wire on surface. It's important to be level because otherwise it's angled, it doesn't look good. Okay, those are straps. They help wire. They keep the wire in place. That's good to have them on wire. Actually, this is essential by the code. wall charger somewhere around here. I believe that this place should be fine. And here is somewhere that I'm gonna cut the wire. So if you want to install the wall charger somewhere around there, it's better to have a 1 feet or 2 feet longer in order to make the connection. This is a Tesla wall connector. That's a generation 3 of Tesla, which can be connected to the 30 amp, 40 amp or 50 amp breaker. It can provide 30 amp, 40 amp, 50 amp or even 15 amp, but if you want it to be efficient, so at least to be 30 ampere. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get it on the wall. All right. Okay. That is the base of the wall charger. This base should be installed on the wall. So there are 3 holes there. There are 3 spots. There's no hole yet, but there are 3 spots, potentials for making screws over there, and also 3 of them here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use one of the top ones and one of the bottom ones on the wall.
Okay.
So I already marked that place, so that should be fine to have them both on this area.